Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever used an app and just thought, wow, this is so easy, it just works? Well, that's not magic, and it's definitely not an accident. Today, we're going to lay out the roadmap to a career in UI UX design, the field that's all about creating those amazing digital experiences we use every single day. Seriously, just think about it for a second. What makes you absolutely love one app, but using another one makes you want to, I don't know, throw your phone out the window? That smooth, intuitive feeling? That's the result of some very careful, very creative, and deliberate work. It's the result of great design. So, to guide you on this little journey, we've laid out a roadmap. First, we'll figure out what UI/UX even is. Then, we'll see what a designer's day actually looks like, pack a toolkit with the skills you'll need, map out the career path, and yeah, the salary. And finally, we'll take a peek at what's next for the world of design. All right, first stop on our map, let's get our bearings. What are we even talking about when we say UI/UX? You hear those terms thrown around together all the time, but they're actually two different things that are, super closely connected. Okay, let's break this down. Think of a bicycle. The UI, the user interface, is all the stuff you can see and touch. The color, the shape of the handlebars, the style of the seat. It's the visuals. But the UX, the user experience, that's the feeling you get when you ride that bike. Is it a smooth ride? Is it comfortable? Is it easy to pedal? The UX is all about making that entire experience just feel effortless and enjoyable. So, what does a UI/UX designer actually do all day? I'll tell you. It's a whole lot more than just making things look pretty. It's really an active, problem-solving kind of adventure. Let's see what a day on the trail looks like. The whole process is this cycle of discovery and creation. It always kicks off with research, actually talking to people and understanding their needs. Then you build the skeleton of the app, kind of like a blueprint, using wireframes and prototypes. Then you put the visual skin on it, the UI. But hold on, you're not done yet. You have to test it with real people to see what breaks. And the whole time, you're collaborating, working side by side with developers and product managers to actually bring it all to life. Ready to start packing for your own journey? Well, every good adventurer needs a solid toolkit. So let's go over the skills and the kind of education you'll want to have in your pack for a career in UI/UX. Now, what's really crucial here is the mix of skills. Yeah, of course, you need to know your way around design tools, but the real magic happens when you mix that with the soft skills, having the empathy to really feel a user's frustration, being a sharp problem solver to fix it, and having great communication skills to get your whole team on the same page. And hey, knowing a little bit of code, that's a huge plus. It can definitely give you an edge. So here are some of the big names in design software. Now, don't get overwhelmed. You absolutely do not need to be an expert in all of these. Most designers get really good at one or two. Figma, for example, has just exploded in popularity because it's so great for working with a team. The key is just to pick one and start building stuff. And here we have it. This is probably the single most important asset you will ever build. Seriously, more than any degree, more than any certificate, your portfolio is your proof. It's where you show companies how you think, how you solve problems, and that you can create designs that are both beautiful and functional. A strong portfolio is what gets you in the door. It's what gets you hired. And you want to know the best part? There is no single right way to get into this field. It's amazing. People come to UI/UX from all over, from psychology, from computer science, from graphic design. Whether you go for a university degree, a super focused bootcamp, or just teach yourself with online courses, the doors are totally open. For instance, something like the Google UX certificate has become a really popular and well-respected way to get those core skills down. These programs are built from the ground up to get you ready for an entry-level job and, crucially, to help you build those first few projects for that all-important portfolio. Okay, we've packed our toolkit with skills. Now for the really fun part. Let's look at the map ahead. Where can this career actually take you? And, what's the earning potential? So this is definitely not a dead-end job. It's a career with a really clear path for growth. You'll probably start out as a junior designer, just learning the ropes. As you get more experience, you'll move up to a senior role. And from there, you can choose to lead a team as a manager or even set the design vision for an entire company as a director. And of course, that growth is totally reflected in your salary. In India, for example, a fresher can expect to start somewhere in the range of 4 to 8 lakhs per year. But with some experience, that number grows fast, with senior designers often earning 25 lakhs or even more. It's a very similar story in the United States. Junior roles are typically starting between $70,000 and $90,000 a year. As you climb to that senior level, your salary can easily get well into six figures, often hitting $160,000 or even higher, depending on where you are and what you specialize in. So, where do you get to do all this cool work? Well, the short answer is pretty much everywhere. Think about it. Every industry, from finance and healthcare to gaming and e-commerce, they all need great designers to make their products work for people. Your skills are super versatile and in super high demand. You also get to choose how you work, which is awesome. Freelancing gives you incredible flexibility. You get to pick your own projects, but your income can be a bit up and down. A full-time job, on the other hand, gives you that stability, the benefits, and you get to be part of a consistent team. All right, let's take a look at our final destination, the horizon. This field is not standing still, not by a long shot. The skills you learn today are just the foundation for all the cool innovations that are coming tomorrow. The future is really about making technology feel even more human. We're talking about AI that helps us design better and faster, creating experiences that are uniquely personalized to each and every user, and pushing into brand new spaces like voice, augmented reality, and VR. And you know what's at the heart of all of it? A growing focus on accessibility, making absolutely sure that great design works for everyone. So, when you boil it all down, this is really what it's all about. UI/UX design is this perfect mix of creativity, technology, and business strategy. It's a high-growth career that isn't just hot today, it's truly future-proof. I mean, it's a field where you get to solve real-world problems for real people, where you get to blend art with logic. It's challenging, for sure. It's incredibly rewarding, and it's always, always changing. So, standing here at the trailhead, the only real question left is, are you ready to start your design journey?